tell you different purposes with this. With this right here, these are oils. That is not an oil.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Anybody else have any questions?
Oh, with the detox one, you just put it on just like an oil. That's it. You don't. It's not like a dry shampoo. It's not like a
So
shampoo. You don't need to wipe it up afterwards.
So with this one, it is a mild cleansing. Okay. So being that it's why didn't you put it in? This is more of a mild cleansing. You see that? It has a little bit of surfactant in it. So that's what they mean by mild cleansing. And so this is not real oily. So you see how that product disappears? But it's cleaning the skin and you can actually feel the difference. So it's cleaning the palate. So what I usually tell the clients, like you can take a damp cloth and after you apply it with your fingers, and you can go through a little bit and take a damp cloth and go through and wipe the residue off, and then you go back and use the oil of choice that you have in the collection. So yeah, this is an oil, but it's really not a heavy oil. It's more on the cleansing side. Okay. Good. Okay. So when Tamika started, you know, she told you about the shampoos and the conditioners and stuff, and you heard me talk about the almond and avocado sulfate-free moisturizing shampoo. So this is going to help with moisturizing the hair and cleansing the hair without stripping the hair of its natural oil. The almond and avocado provides moisture, so you know everything is all about building the foundation. And then the almond and avocado moisturizing conditioner helps to detangle the hair, so it is an aid in providing the detangling for the hair. It is not a detangler, but it is an aid to the detangling process when it comes down to conditioning. It provides protection and it provides moisture for the hair as well. And it's also infused with shea butter as well in the conditioner. So the almond and avocado leave-in conditioner, this is your leave-in conditioner after you rinse the conditioner out. Helps to detangle the hair, soften the hair, moisturize the hair, but also prepare the hair for the style. And then we have the almond and avocado daily moisturizing lotion. So now with the daily moisturizing lotion, this can be used on the hair wet or dry. And in a lot of cases, I like to use it on the clients that wear the wet twist. So after the leave-in conditioner, I would apply this to the hair. So I'm providing that protection and the building the foundation on the hair. And the reason why I do that is so that the client doesn't have to resort to the heavy oils, but also when they take their twist out, the hair is still feeling nice and moist, and it also stays shiny. So then we have the almond and avocado curl enhancing mousse. This is infused with almond and avocado, providing moisture. It also has olive oil in the product, which adds sheen to the hair. Also, this is a light mousse, not a heavy mousse. It's not going to make the hair sticky or gooky or anything like that. You can use this on the hair wet or dry. So definitely for all of your setting needs for the hair. And then this is my all-time favorite though. So this is the almond and avocado twist and set. Now this product I like to use on the hair wet, especially for those clients that have that real 4C hair. It makes the hair so silky and shiny and easy to manage, and it also aids in detangling the hair. So for those clients that have that 4C hair, if you're doing those coils, the finger coils, the comb coils, and also the twist outs, if you use this on them, it's going to bring the hair all together. So I like the almond and avocado twist and set. That's like my all-time favorite. And then we have the almond and avocado curling cream. So this is more on the cream-based formula, which provides moisture. It's not real heavy, it's light. You know, when they first came out with this, I thought this was going to be real heavy, but it's not heavy like some of the other creams that are out there on the market. But it is a curling cream. So for some of those clients that have more of the tighter curl patterns, then you can use that on that. You could also mix them together and cocktail them together in order to be able to achieve the look that you want to achieve if the style requires that. So now this is the curl stretch cream. So the curl stretch cream is infused with almond butter and shea butter. So those particular products provide moisture in it, but for those clients that have like your 4C hair, that want their hair stretched out, so those would be the clients that you blow the hair out, that want those twists, but they want a little bit more longevity. So what I usually do is I'll put just a little bit and then go through and twist the hair, and then I'll use the almond and avocado curl enhancing mousse afterwards to make the hair swell up, which then again gives more of that swelling effect where it looks like they bought the hair, and it adds sheen to the hair as well.
Would that stretch my hair, you think?
Absolutely, absolutely. So if you wanted to, do you twist your?
It's just
that
curly
color?
already as it is.
Oh my goodness.
But I-
Twist. I could just see the definition you use, and you wouldn't even need to use a whole lot.
Okay.
And so when I say very little, I'm talking about like if you took your hair from where it is in the stage that it is now, and you use the curl stretch cream on there and you section it off, just a little, not even a pea size, depending on the size of the section, and then twist it all the way through, and then put some of the curl enhancer mousse on there.
Okay.
Not even a whole lot, just a little bit,
Okay.
in order to be able to make the hair swell.
She would use this when it's wet or dry. When her hair
She-
is wet or dry.
Dry.
I don't have
Right.
nothing.
I wouldn't do it when it's wet. Like right now, if she said, well, tonight I'm gonna try this out, and she wanted to go home and do this, and you had this, and you wanted to twist your hair out, it would be so amazing.
You should be like I usually add weave in the front till it grow all the way out, cause I like that funk. I like it.
That's why I'm
Like
saying
that.
it would be.
Let me jump in real quick.
Mhm.
What's the question? Someone just asked me a question. Okay, so only things that are available for purchase today here are the show deals. However, you can go to the app, Design Essentials app, Design Essentials Pro app, and you can make purchases there. But you'll make the purchases there and they'll send them to you. Or you can go to your distributor for the products that she's talking about that are not part of the show deal. I just wanted to make sure that everybody was aware that there is an app where you can place your orders. And if you want to place your orders with your distributor, you can do that as well.
Who's your distributor?
Aaron,
Well, now just download the app
we got
on your phone.
it.
You have options.
Always out.
McBride Research Laboratories, as
two
of
apps.
January 1st, 2018, they rolled out options for professionals. So now you don't have to worry about those challenges with your distributor. So if you can't get to your local distributor, then definitely go into the Design Essentials Pro
Right.
app.
That's that. Right.
Right. And that is where you can order your products from.
Okay.
Yep. Does anybody else have any questions? How's your model doing? Something else, Tamika? So you can engage more, because now, you can kind of discuss as far as like some of the techniques that you do, or things that you may recommend for someone who wants to be in a position of you, as far as like timing, when it comes down to doing the styles and so forth.
Any questions for me?
Yes, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
You said you recommend to the client to purchase the mousse,
Yes, ma'am.
and how often are they using it?
I only tell them to use it to mold it down, like, if it starts to frizz, or not even to retwist, because it already has product on it, so I don't wanna put too much product on their hair, but just to mold it down, like if they have a updo style, or, even a half, or, twist on one side and braid on the other side, just something to mold it down overnight.
So you would use it and went back over it after you twisted and put the mousse on while you did all the wet hair too?
Yes, ma'am. they're going home afterward, no.
They're going home after me, they don't sit under the dryer with you?
Mm-mm.
Do
No,
you recommend that, go home and don't sit under the dryer with me, because that's cost me more time?
yeah. No, no, I don't like the dryer. To me, I think dryer actually thins out the hair and causes a lot of thinning. So I try to avoid the dryer as much as possible, just for scalp, not for the hair reason, but just for scalp reason.
Right.
And some of them have like a lot of some thick hair, so it'll be for a little while.
What's your price point on it?
On the twist, it, depending on the hair, but it starts at 45 and up. From the city that I'm in, probably it might be more. Valdosta, close to Florida, we right at the Florida line.
I know, 'cause I'm like,
So
huh?
this
I
style
wish I
today,
would've worked that hard for that 45.
But you got to,
But I know you're right,
it's
you're right,
yeah, and
I ain't
marketing
saying
when
that.
you're the only
Oh,
person
yeah.
that's good at what you do in your city.
No, let me tell you this, no, now you're wrong. When you're the only person that's good in your city, you can charge what you want.
one, yeah.
Know that, yes you can. I've been doing this 32 years, girl, yes you can. Yes you can. Don't be fooled.
Actually, $5 more than what they do charge.
Not about
Girl, okay.
So what's your price point for today's style? Was it 45? 55. And that includes the wash and,
Now, if it's smaller braids, that's 65. But if it's big braids like that, you don't charge that much.
Is there more than one person in your salon with you?
It's just me.
Is it in your home?
I have my own shop.
Yeah, that's good. I look at it how I average it out. That's what I look at it, like, I at least have to make $30 an hour when I'm averaging out. So if I do have to
Shit,
do
and I'm going
seven
$50
twists.
an hour. Shit, and my goal is $50 an
Oh,
hour.
well, yeah, well, I don't have a high
What?
overhead though.
I don't either.
And then you wanna, you want people to come back.
I know, I've been doing 32
They'll
years.
come
They've
back.
been coming
If you good at what you do and your customer service is good, they'll come back.
And that's it.
I turn down more than I advertise, so they'll come. It's just all
Yeah.
about you and how your attitude is. Don't never worry about if they'll come or not.
No, I'm just saying,
And
like,
if you're a
of course,
stylist
I
or you
sometimes
marketing
can make
yourself,
more
you
than
branding yourself, that make a difference too in what you can charge.
No, I'm saying, I wanna make more than 30, I don't wanna make less than $30, like if I'm averaging out like clients and things, if I'm doing an average.
Your cut for me.
I try to do $75 per client for my average ticket. That means if the shampoo 50, that's if their hair is just short or it's just, and then you add a cut or two with a trim, you know, you try to build from there, but definitely ain't nobody sitting in the chair for under $50.
Oh,
Nothing.
oh, okay.
And that's probably why I don't do a bunch of natural
You
stuff
know,
too, 'cause
at
I don't.
the end of the
Location.
day, so at the
It
end
is.
of the day, this is what I'll say, you know, it's all about the market and where you are. You know, and then also it's all about who you are, because the bottom line is,
Marketing,
how you
branding
position
yourself
yourself in the market and the services that you provide, you know, you are who you attract. And that's everything. I'm known for a drawer full of clean combs. I'm very organized. You know, the towels smell fresh. The capes are always clean. You're not wet up. And so all of that, when I look at what I'm gonna charge for a service, that's a part of the service. So, you know, that's a whole nother jungle that we deal with, you know, when it comes down to what we charge. I don't always look at it, you know, where it's like, yes, you know, just like when you take your car to the car shop, depending on the size of the car, depending on the job that they have to do, you know, they're charging you that labor charge. You know, for oil change, it take what, 30 minutes? That's what, you know, $30 to $50, depending on the vehicle that you have. Okay, that's fine. But then you start going in for something like a tune-up, or you need a transmission and stuff, you know, where they gotta keep it for a couple of days or a few hours and so forth. They're charging by the hour. It's not even about the parts, it's about the labor that they put in. So yeah, we gotta look at all of that, but at the end of the day, you know, when you go to that car shop, you gotta look at what's around. And that would be the reason why it costs the way it costs and so forth. You know, I drove a Cadillac Escalade, so when I go up in the Escalade lot, you know, you sit down, you get coffee, you get you know, condiments and all that. They give you the workstation where you're sitting there, you working and so forth. So to me, that's worth it. Whereas if, you know, I drove a different type of car, then I'm not expecting that because that's not on that luxury line.
Right.
But I'm the type of person where if I want the clientele that's a luxury clientele, then everything as far as the service that I provide, that's the package. I'm gonna put a luxury package within it. It's not me just standing behind the chair, it's how I look.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's the look of the
They
salon.
gonna have water,
It's
they gonna have
also,
coffee, they
do
gonna
I
tea,
have
they
the
gonna
products
granola bars, they
available?
gonna have
What
coffee,
does
they
my
gonna
back
have
bar
whatever.
look like? Does it look messy? Does the shampoo area look messy? Does the chair that the client sit in, does it look messy? So, you know, all of that comes with the package, but then also you gotta look at the market that you're in as well. You know, and if you're the only person that's in high demand and you're doing a whole lot, then okay.
Just how-
Sometimes,
cause you could
sometimes you have to
be,
look at the class of people that's in the
hood,
area.
you could be in the hood,
Yeah.
and you could be, but again, when you go in that
If you
salon,
good,
you know, all you getting is
Yeah.
this. When you come in this salon, girl, they got wine, they got water, they got tea before your,
Yeah.
but my clients sit
It's what
down,
you put
they
out.
gonna be offered, you want
Some
some
come
water, you
just
want
to say,
some
"I go
hot
here."
tea, you want this.
Yep.
You know, it's customer service. That, it ain't even about the hair, it's about customer service.
Yeah,
Because
that's
people
it.
want experience. And me, I drive a Mercedes. When I go to RBM, baby, they got a whole thing of food. Whatever you want. They even got the water with their name on it. But that's how I am in my business. I give totally luxury service because that's the type of clientele. I got VPs, so they not gonna wear. If you're a VP, they ain't going with hair all the way down here going to work. They ain't wearing a whole bunch of different colors. It's easy, it's simple. They in, they out. I respect their time, they respect mine. My clients are in there all day. So all of that is a part, but you have to brand yourself too and stop just trying to be a stylist behind a chair. You gotta get out here and let people know who you are, what you stand for, and you gotta have a target market. Like, you can't just advertise to everybody. You need to know, I'm gonna have like this, that, this grade, or this grade, you know? And you gotta pick which one you want, just like daycare. Yeah, you go to a daycare, your child go to a daycare center, it's $130 versus they go to a daycare that's $250 a week. It's a difference. They gonna learn more, they gonna get more. It's just a difference. So you gotta work for, you know.
So Tamika's back
I
with
work
her
with all of them.
model,
All different
and
kinds.
what did you just spray on her hair?
Coconut and
So she sprayed the coconut Minoy Intense Oil Shine Spray, which adds sheen to the hair. So you put that on the hair prior to you. Are you getting ready to take this to loose?
Yes, ma'am, I'm gonna take a loose the front.
Wait. We gotta capture that.
Because that's
You
the
gotta
style right
take
there
it
yourself.
to loose.
Yeah.
Right.
She can even make it be good.
It definitely looks good. It looks amazing.
Okay, you're gonna be, come on, like you did it.
I love her. She seems like she's just so humble. So fun. I love a humble person.
Uh-huh.
When
Well,
she does magic and she's like, I just
Right.
did it.
Right. And I mean, it's
So
simple
humble, just-
and yet
I
so
love
cute.
that.
You
I'm
know?
talking about the style
The
itself,
stylist,
her
yeah.
spirit. She's
Yes.
just like a humble, just, you know, this is
I mean,
what I do.
real.
You know.
Real. Yeah.
this style, if it was on a different individual, like one of my other ladies, I would leave it like this. But then it's on a younger individual, so I'm gonna take it a loose. But you can actually get 3 styles out of this one style. You can get this one updo style, and then you can take it a loose. And then after, if they're gonna do like 3 weeks with that style, then it can become a twist out pro, which I always recommend. Cause I have something like, girl, I'm just taking it out just in a week. And I'm like, girl, you know how many styles you can get out of this?
Right.
And so they'll take the frontal loose, which that's what I'm gonna do today. And so when I take them, I twist them like this just to get them started. So now I got my 2 strands. And so what I'll do is I'll divide each strand into 2. And I'm gonna just do that technique all the way around until I get them all loose.
I just don't have patience.
So how long does that last?
This can last up to 3 weeks.
Oh, that, when you,
this would be the second week. First week, you'll just wear them.
Wear it down, okay, that's what, okay.
But if you have that one that wanna do just a twist out, I would go ahead and just take it loose.
Yeah, how long so just that, you think that will last with these products, like a week, yeah? I know that's why I like to, I tell them at least wear it twisted for a week, because it really sets.
Yeah.
And so she did wear it for a week
They
and
don't,
twist it out at
don't
the
like to
end.
wear that.
Yeah.
But it does, it lasts longer, you get
And
your
your
money
curve-
back.
And I think the older it get, the better it looks.
And the more defined your ringlets be.
So after you take your two strands apart, you split those two strands
And
too?
then
Because
full
if
right?
you don't,
more volume.
Yeah, and
it's
full
what
it
it
too.
look like. And that's it, and see, you can still, actually, you get four styles.
Yeah, cause
So you can do your twist out like this for that first initial week, if you wanna do it like that. Some don't, so, some like it,
I like mine like that.
you like yours.
I like mine
Like this?
the first split, but
Uh-huh.
then, cause I guess my issue is that once you split it again after that first split, it can get so frizzy and it don't last that long, I'll tell you.
Now, if you're doing it today, like today, twist out, no, it won't, but if they wear it for a week and split it, it will. Cause that's how I do mine, like I twist my hair at the beginning of the week and then I twist it out on the weekend and I pull mine apart, cause I like for mine to be full. And what I do is I'll wear that that'll last me a whole week going into my second week. Now by the end,
Your hair twisted out?
by the end of the week though, it'll start freezing up. But the beginning of that week, it'll come out just like that. But I always recommend for them to wear them just a little while, just so it can sit good.
Look at that definition though.
Well, I wish you could show us what the stretch cream look like on her hair.
Yeah.
I wish you could show us what the stretch
I
cream look
promise
like
you, I
on
was
her
thinking
hair.
about it too.
Cause I wanna see what that does while we're here, so I can see. If she's willing for y'all to let her see how stretch cream works, and see how stretch cream work on her hair.
Sure, if we have some time, yeah, absolutely.
So she ready
Well,
too.
once they-
I'll say you ready.
We know she already.
Oh, yeah. Sit up like this, yes, yes. I mean, that same definition, think of it like your hair,
Cause I always I usually add weave in the front. Like I was burgundy, I just went to the blue and I got the hair ready to go up there. I said, huh? Because when it's dry, if I blow it out, it's up there. But when I don't like it, I like that funk, I like it. The funk, like,
Big in volume.
yes. But I can't do it with my,
if they have too long,
let me fan that picture with my hair funked out. That's a little burgundy, my add the weave in the front. Need that funk.
yeah, I love it, girl, don't you look like medicine right there.
So you pinning it up to me?
if the hair is too long, then you always have one that might not want it in their face. So what I do is I go under the bottom and pin it, and just to give them just a little length out their face. So they can
Okay.
You use an open pen or a
buy
bobby
it
pin?
in. Yeah, the open pins don't work.
Nice.
Or pin it back like to the sides or
Yeah, that's what I like
sides.
to do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, more narrow.
And so then after you twist it out, and then they're going home. So if they're going home and they want to not twist it all,
Wait, I'm sorry. She about to go to style number 3, I gotta get a picture, style number 2.
I know, right?
Okay, stop spinning.
they just wanna leave this part like this, and then they wanna care for it.
How's
Say you
the
twist
hair feel? Is it soft? Did anybody wanna, cause I know she used to glue it out and used to move.
Yeah, it's a little woolly, ladies.
Yeah, definitely feel it.
It is only going like that because you sprayed it. It's like a light.
And I put the, and I put the other oil on top of it before I put the mousse.
What oil did you put
Like
on
the
there
it's not
before you
crunchy.
put the mousse on?
I used the, coconut and manoi, deep moisturizing. Pretty.
So
Did you spray it all over, or did you just do it?
Now
like-
that one, I just put a drop, maybe like a nipple size, on my hair before I actually started. Yes, ma'am, before I started working on it. So then you can they can take the ends and just twist the end, and then get up the next morning and make sure they get the ends twisted like that at the very bottom, and they can just part it off in sections and sleep like this with a bonnet on, and then get up in the morning and just take them loose. But don't have like a tight twist with just a soft twist, but make sure it's twisted at the end so it can keep the little ringlets at the end. Do you want it? You want it untwist all the way? Boy, when the model is your end.
She must have someplace to go.
So then it would be the twist out fro, which a lot of my ladies, they'll wear theirs for like 2 weeks and then they'll do a twist out fro. I don't know how it's gonna look, because I normally let it sit for a little while.
Yeah.
Does she like big hair, your model? Me too. That's why she wanted out.
Right.
Big hair.
She was already cried.
I love big hair. Everybody can wear it though.
Oh, I have a client with the prettiest that she wears long. She takes it and got it, so she got.
Big hair, yeah. Swell up.
When I put
Does
like
anybody
probably
have
about
any
10
orders that
Mhm.
they wanna place? Do you have your orders in?
Oh,
Okay.
I-
You got one?
yeah, but I didn't know, I wanted to, let me see.
Is that right on the page?
I don't have a pen.
I got a pen. And they're at the back table.
When you usually take those out, do you take them all the way to the very end? Is that,
You know, like, but I'm just supposed to relax.
is it dry? I have to come around the other side, is it?
It's down to the middle, so it's gonna poof up, and I had already told her, if it's not completely dry all the way, that it would poof up, that she would have a little definition in it, but it'll be poofed. So the middle probably would be poofed a little bit as the day goes on. Cause I have a little bit more time, I would let it sit a little bit longer. Because it went from, all the way wet,
Right.
drenching wet. Ma'am,
She wanted out though.
yeah,
She wanted out.
Miss Ma'am wanted.
waited.
So this is a
That's
style
what
that
I'll
this
see
go
you on
home.
Thursday.
That's why I go.
Ma'am,
That's what I'll see you on Thursday.
So to me, this is a style your client does at home after they, okay.
after they've worn it for a week and a half, so this will be their third style, right before they come back.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. I know, and they, you know what I heard a little girl say, that's the church lady. She did. She was like, why you got that church lady do that?
Oh, that's my mama hairstyle.
They were the if you do anything that resembles a French roll, oh my gosh, they say, oh my gosh, that's old lady. Like if you take your hair, like sometimes I take my hair and have it pulling it, I take it, twist it up with a comb, they say that's the old lady. Why?
Well, like a tuck. Almost
Take
like
out
a French roll with like a tuck stuff.
Yeah.
Like on the
Yeah. And then, them two pieces.
I got to pull it out.
I don't know. I didn't know what to explain that. Like I forgot.
Yeah, a twist on the side and
wood.
On one
find
side.
it. Girl, you shut that up. Tomorrow. At least to tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, at least to tomorrow. Girl, I wanna be no model and not wear my hair. I was like, ooh.
She a model, she ain't got no choice, you gonna see it. And she her
Yeah,
friend, she can
yeah.
do that in, next week, she can do that
Yeah.
anytime.
Thursday.
She going right on back down the road with her. We trying to learn.
Woo, look at that. See you last night, so I just ponytail.
As you know, huh?
Does anybody have any more questions? Did you all enjoy, Tamika today? She was amazing.
Mm-hmm. And I'm glad we was an easy class for you for your first time.
Thank you.
You did good, Tamika.
Thank you, ladies.
Yeah, no pressure.
So do you like to wear your hair in your face or off your face? Doesn't matter.
To the client.
Oh.
You?
She just like,
She like, don't talk to
she
me.
just like,
I'm just trying to be a,
Yeah, I was just.
It depends on the outfit. She depends on the
you know,
outfit.
where she like her hair, her face. She's on Of course she do.